Shalom. How's everyone doing this Friday afternoon, which is the preparation day of the 7-day Sabbath? This Sabbath, this preparation day, Friday, I have a very serious message to all you people, especially to you women here in the United States of America. This is a very urgent message. I don't know how true it is, but I'm gonna take it that it is true. For the last few days now, this week, there's a video here on TikTok going around talking about either the president of this country, United States of America, is about to put in law or have already put in law that if a man touch or hit a woman, he will spend between 90 days to 90 years in jail. All right. To me, that if those videos are true, what President Trump is planning on doing, or what he have done by putting that kind of law, that law is not right or just or fair. Because now every man, especially us black men, is out here abusing women verbally, physically, or emotionally. Yes, I do clearly understand there are men out here, white men, black men, and other men and other different nationality or race out here abusing their partner or their wives or their girlfriends, verbally and physically. I do and understand this is what's going on. But what I'm not going to stand by or accept that if the president of the United States of America decide to make a law saying that any man that touch or hit a woman will spend 90 days or 90 years in jail, then I have a problem with that. Before I actually say what I want to say, I will give a little background. Starting in elementary school, I had a lot of bad experience with females in elementary schools, all because I choose not to date them or ask them to be my girlfriend. They either try to jump on me in groups, and when that failed, they tried to get their brothers or their male friends to try to beat me up, all because I choose not to date them or ask them to be my girlfriend. And yes, I did hurt those females. Some of those females I did knocked out. Some of those females I did put in the hospital. And so, simpler as that. Junior high school, I didn't have no problem with females. But in high school, once again, I started having problems in high school with females because I choose not to date them or ask them to be my girlfriend and choose not to be sexual active with them. At first, I kind of brushed it off and gave them a fair warning. Then when they started threatening me, then I put my hands on them and took it as, took their action as a threat, as I look at it as I'm defending and protecting myself. Some girls, I didn't put none of the high school girls in the hospital, but I did knock them out. Like, for example, the last time I had an issue with a young lady because I choose not to date her or ask her to be my girlfriend or have sex with her. I kicked her in the mouth. I basically knocked her out. And simpler as that. And that's because her and two of her lady friends tried to jump me that day. So as I tried to walk away, they went up on me, tried to attack me from behind. So I quickly spun around, kicked her in the mouth with a roundhouse kick. Simpler as that. Yeah, she had to go to the hospital and get some stitches. Am I ashamed of it? No. She ain't had no business. And after I kicked her in the mouth, I stood there, warned her two friends. I told them, if you take a step closer, I will seriously hurt you. And then that's when they backed off, because they didn't expect me to fight back. Because they thought because I'm all nice and friendly and being a perfect gentleman, they could just attack me. So simpler as that. So that out of self-defense, I just defended myself by kicking her in the mouth. From that day on, I had no more issues or no more problem with no females in high school. Simpler as that. Even when I was kicked out of high school for being a well-gifted genius, I was having trouble with females as they were trying to get me to have sex with them or try to force me to have sexual intercourse with them and stuff like that. They would try to get their male friends or their brothers or their uncles to try to beat me up. And these are full-grown adults in their 20s and 30s. So it got to the point I had to defend myself against them. I didn't seriously hurt them, but I tagged them, let them know if they don't back off and leave me alone, I'm gonna start breaking some bones. And that's when they got scared. Start saying that I'm being crazy and paranoid and delusional, all because I choose not to have sex and or date them or ask them or to be my girlfriend. The point I'm sharing and these just a few testimonies that I'm sharing to let you know where I'm coming from. The point I'm making is this. Oh, I'm gonna share this. Almost forgot. There's one more testimony I want to share. This happened 2 or 3 months ago here in Dallas. In the hotel I'm staying in, I usually keep my door open. This young lady, she's not actually young, but this middle-aged young lady came to my door, started asking me all kinds of questions. I came to the threshold of my door and just stood there and, talking to her and answer her questions while she stood in the hall. I didn't went in the hallway, I just stayed in my hotel room in the doorway. And then she went off and touched me on my shoulder. And I looked at where she touched me at, and I looked at her with a mean, stern look.